Hello. Hello. Get that right. Frog in the throat. How's it going? Yeah, we're doing some more Gran Turismo 7 Daily Race B in the old Alfa again. Although we're looking at the leaderboards, there's a couple of other cars in there, which is interesting. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Or possibly not in a minute, because we've got a race starting in literally a minute. So we might jump straight in the race and then have a look at the leaderboards afterwards. But I've got an itchy nose, excuse me. How's it going, Danny? Hope you're good? Yeah, it was getting a bit late last night, so I decided to bump it to tonight, because I could get on a decent time. So we are doing a Rare Friday one. So we'll get into a few races, hopefully go okay. We're on pole for this one, by the looks of it, so I'll just switch over the... Yes, we're on pole for the first one, so we're in a mixed A and B lobby. I've seen quite a few of these. I think I don't know if my time is slightly too slow for the A+ lobbies. Although I did end up in one of Rory's lobbies at lunchtime. I did a couple of races at lunchtime. One of them was an A+ lobby. And that was fun. We've got Darcy turned up. Hello. Dog's just arrived. She's just here. Come on. So yeah. See how the first race goes. It's going to be a tricky one, I think. Not had any warm-up, so this will be fun. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Alfa. But there's a G70 in there. One of the top times on the leaderboards is the Megane trophy. When I had a quick look, which is a bit weird. Didn't expect to see that. Obviously, NSX is still quite popular. Some people have done really good in the NSX. I noticed Key was doing really well in it on Rory's races. Right, so we're on +4 on the brake balance. Cheers, Tommy. See how we get on. I hate being at the front on the first turn. Yeah, no, Megane trophy. Right. See if we can get some decent starts. But the first corner is really tricky to get it right. Don't get a great line through there. Oh, it definitely works. Did a couple of races last night, which went horrendously. But I'll talk through that in a minute. After this race. Had some terrible, terrible races last night. Oh, he's gone off. I love Bully 98. I've seen that guy before. And he does what he says on the tin, basically. There's been a fair bit of bump drafting on this as well. If you're getting a good lobby, you'll get the people behind a bump draft you down here rather than trying to overtake you into this corner, which is a completely daft thing to do. Could you end up doing that? Although I overshot that corner a bit, hit the brakes way too late. He was determined to go up that inside. There was no gap there, but he was determined to go up the inside. First race though, it's always a bit iffy. It's one of those races you kind of have to get into the feel of. But I'm kind of guessing how it's going to go. That slowed me right down, that. Just tiny bit catching the back of him. Hey, MDG. Hey, Catch, how's it going? There's no point overtaking on this bit. And someone's just punted him off. Hey, fatty, how's it going? I mean, there's no need to overtake there. Someone's reset, I think. Someone's on a laggy connection. Oh no. I'm kind of guessing some of these are going to take each other out. But I need to gain some places if I can, because I'll probably lose DR in this lorry. So I'm going to catch up to one of them anyway. There's plenty of bashing into each other going on. Yeah, I could do another lap. Right. See if we get other plays. We should be safe for this one, unless we get punted into the next hairpin. Not the hairpin, the chicane. Well, there we go. There we go. I mean, I'll take fourth. I think it's going to cane our it's going to cane our SR, I think, that one. We'll be back in SRA, I think, after that. I mean, I'll take it for the first one. Oh, we gained SR. There we go. I don't know how that happened, but there we go. Just as well, actually, because, mind you, some A's down here gained SR as well. DR, so that's not too bad. Nobody seemed any issues with that at all. Save the replay. I'm saving all the replays on this one. There was a race I had this afternoon. I think it was, I don't know if it was Rory's. Yes, I know, MDG. I think it was the last one of Rory's at lunchtime, the last race B. I was in that. There was a guy I'd raced with him a couple of times last night. And I'd had some good races. He was alright. And he was sort of bug drafting me down the straight and things like that. I was kind of working together on some of the races, and it was going quite well. But in this race, there's a guy called GT7. He was just last night. He was just barging through people, just taking them out left, right, and centre. But he was in this race with Rory, and he sort of went past me on the. Oh, in fact, I'll show you it. We've got time. So this was Rory's third race today, which I think I saved the replay. We've got a chance to have a quick look. It wasn't particularly sportsmanship, but it was funny. So I think this is the one. Yeah, here it is. So I was down there, right. I always do that. Right, so as soon as I get past him at that point, or was it that first one? Yeah, okay. I think this is it. Is this the one? So I'm giving Nibro a bit of a tap to get through the corner. And those two guys are fighting before each other. Oh, right, no, that was the previous lap. Right, okay. It was there. Here we go. Right, so I'm racing with this GTMA Demon guy that I had a couple of good races with. And then this GT7 guy comes past and basically just takes him out. He comes through and just kind of spins him out and off he goes. Which, was kind of typical of the way he'd been racing. So I kind of followed him for a bit. Was it on Spoon? Yeah, it might have been Spoon. So I'm chasing him towards Spoon. And I might have accidentally given him a slight tap. Oops. Which got me in front of him. On the way down here. So we'll just ride with him for a sec. And he gets into a bit of a scrap with this guy. But when he goes into the chicane, he tries to hit me. And misses. And then has another go and misses again. So he's kind of gone to get me there. And then he's just gone for me there as well. Completely missed. Which I thought was quite funny at the time. That'll probably be a short at some point. But yeah. He had a right go. But that's kind of how the races were. I had a couple of races last night that were terrible. I was hot a good chunk. Let's put my SR and DR up. Right, so we are at the moment. You know, we're kind of back where we were. But I'd lost. I was probably a good quarter of the way down A. I'd lost a chunk, a bit more. And my SR was in the middle of A. Because I lost pretty much an entire bar of SR in one of the races last night. Absolute carnage it was. But the 3 races today, I gained DR. And I had a couple of races just before. And again, gained DR from them. So I kind of got back to where I was. So yeah, absolute carnage last night, and then I've recovered it today. So I'm kind of hoping tonight's more of that same theme rather than the carnage. Although, judging by that last race, I'm not so sure. No, I couldn't get on till late yesterday. So it was getting a bit too late. So I would have only done a couple of races and then had to finish. So I thought I'll move it tonight instead, because then I can at least get a decent number of races in. But yeah, the global ranking's a bit weird. So we've got this guy Burton, who's Al Burton. He's on the McGann Trophy, 3rd place time, which is bizarre. I know Key was doing quite well in the NSX, and I was racing Kuro last night. He had the NSX. But I wonder if we'll see any more McGanns appearing in the leaderboard. There's a Lancer sat there. But yeah, I wonder if we'll get any of them. Because I don't like them. I don't like the McGann that much, but it's probably better than this. Oh, the Ionic time trial. Right, so we'll get time for a... No, we won't even get time for a lap in, but let's do a bit of warm-up. Maybe if I don't completely overshoot it trying to set the brake balance. Have we managed to get any likes on the board yet? For those watching, if you haven't hit the like button yet, that would be awesome if you could do that. See if we can get to 20 before the end of the stream. That would be nice. Although we're not streaming at the usual sort of date and time. It might be a bit of a tricky one, but we'll see how we do. 7. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be on there. I've come so close to beating my time on this. A couple of times. In fact, this... Yeah, 209.155. That's better than it was on Tuesday, isn't it? Because there wasn't a 209.4 something on Tuesday. Yeah, I can't remember what I was on Tuesday. But yeah, I think I've got better. The annoying thing is I got a 209.019. Cheers, Mark. Much appreciated. Yeah, I had a 209.019, I think it was. And I just clipped the curb for a penalty. It was going around the very last corner. I picked up a penalty. So it was just before I went over the line. I had a penalty and it was a yeah. It was a 209.019. Gutted. Okay, so we're in the tougher lobby. So we are going to need to improve our time a bit. By the looks of it. Oh, and there he is. So this will be interesting. It's Viva. Oh, it's just that. It's Viva, and Red Eagle. There we go. No, I can't control that car. I did have a go. Yes, was it yesterday or the day before? I was wondering if the pause thing would work on a grid start, but it didn't make any difference. It probably made it worse, actually. Yeah, it doesn't help with the grid start at all. Right. So we're quite far back. 8th. So DR might be a bit harder to come by in this one. The car's just bunny hopping down the line. It always bunches up on this first couple of corners. It's where the push to pass merchants always send you off. Guy behind skidded, itchy nose. That'll help. Hey, Arkeys, how's it going? That's the one, Arkeys. Very good, dude. Need to try and stay in the slip for these, but I've not had a chance to get any proper warm up yet. Hey, it's Viva's gone. Try not to smash into anyone on the chicane. It's just proper slow me down. So there's someone in front has got dirty tyres. think it's that guy. She's just slowing everyone else down. This should be interesting. Hey Demon, how's it going, dude? Thanks for popping in. It doesn't help that everyone's bunching up and it's really hard to pass anyone. Thought he was going to push his way past then. I think they overshot it a bit. That looks like there's a bit of a scrap behind, that's good. In that third race I had, the one with Rory that I showed you before, it had K and all them in it, and I managed to get purple sector for sector 1 on the last lap. I was well made up with that. It was an absolutely stacked lobby and I got a purple sector. Ah, it's a penalty. Rubbish. Oh no, I got away with it. Oh no, I didn't. Rubbish. Thought I got away with that. 1 second as well. There's a guy in front with the second penalty. Gonna get past him, so he's a buffer. No, that's not out. That was another penalty. And another one, that's another second. Oh, come on. Couldn't see where the curb was. Completely missed it, and then are you really going to go up the inside? I don't think I'm gaining any DR from this one. With 2 seconds worth of penalties. That's because I'd missed the first curb. I kind of just missed the second one because my line was off. It's the last lap as well, so I don't get to do anything about it. It's hardly ideal. Need to brake earlier there anyway. Thought someone had gone in the gravel then. I'd have probably gained a couple of places there as well, with all that carnage. Oh well. That'll probably lose what we gained in the last one. Could do without that. Hairpin exit first gear. I always find the car slides if I do it in first. I never get the angle right, so the car just spins. So the second is slightly slower, but it gets me away, because if I do it in first, I'll lose the time I would have gained by going into first. Oh, hopefully I shouldn't lose too much because it's quite a busy. And my SR went up. Oh, 1 place off gaining SR, mind you. Because I'm quite high up here, I'd have probably lost it anyway. If I'd have gone finished 10th, because he lost it. So yeah, I'd have probably lost it anyway. Right, let's get some practice laps in with the Ghost. Try and remember how this works. Yeah, it's knocked a little bit off. It's not too bad, I suppose. Right. Cheers for the GGs. Don't forget to hit like if you haven't already. See if we can get closer to the 20 for the stream. I'm still amazed to see that McGann trophy in there. It's quite impressive. Funnily enough, in that the video I posted about the start, one of the guys from... Where am I going? Where am I off to? Don't even know where I'm going. One of the guys from... You know the orange car from Tuesday, I think it was? The one that was catching me up. And that's why I looked into it. He commented on the video and said, oh, is that why you were slow off the start? I saw he was in the NSX as well. With a race Rory was in. So I'm much too slow through this section on my own. I'm not too bad when I'm following a Ghost. Mind you, yeah, that's horrible. That's a terrible line. I did see some Ferraris doing alright earlier in the week. The Ferrari's got excellent acceleration, it just doesn't turn. But it always used to be decent here in Group 4. I remember when the McLaren was the meta car. Hey, nailed it. Yeah, I find the controller easier to use. I suppose. Probably going to get one more lap in after this. Hey Ace, how's it going? Oh, penalty, rubbish. Are you still on the tour? Oh, keys are that all done now. Ah, what are you doing? It's one of those nights, I think. That's the way I start to get the hang of the track just before I finish. Hey, Shelley. Yeah, just on a standard DualSense. Oh, I've touched the grass. Yeah, just a standard controller. Ah, right, no worries. No worries, Arkeys. The lag's not been too bad. I do get it at weird times though. I've noticed the EU servers seem to be have been a bit iffy for a few weeks. Lots of yellow bars on the ping. That's a horrible start. That's way too slow. Get more speed into that first corner. So get one more lap. I've not noticed it so much, only occasionally. A little bit too off the power there. Still better than the previous lap. Yeah, I'm in the Alfa. Really don't like driving the Alfa, but I've been using it all week, so it's a bit late for me to get used to another one. So I'll just stick with it. A little bit slow round there, spoon. Pizza shop, fair enough. I think it just got a penalty then. Oh no, got away with it. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. 2092. Thought that would have been well worse. Yeah, the understeer is horrendous on this car. And the weight transfer as well. The suspension is like proper wobbly. You can hear it. You can hear it clunk when you go left and right. Yeah, it's a horrible car. Okay, we've got an A lobby, so this is good. So with the bop change, like fair enough, the Lambo needed a little bit of a nerf, but they didn't need to buff. They didn't need to buff the Alfa. It was fine as it was. Because I remember some people had some people were competitive in the Alfa in some races. Yeah, I'm on manual gears. Yeah, I can't do auto gears. I tried doing auto gears for a video, and it's just like, this is horrible. Can't do it. Well, the Alfa was fine. It was fine where it was. They didn't need to. They didn't need to buff it because they had given it a bit of extra power. I think it's like something like 6 horsepower they give it, and it didn't need it. I think if they'd have just left it alone and just nerfed the Lambo, it'd have been fine. But anyway, right. See if we can DTM class. Yeah, that'd be good fun. See if we can get a decent start. I need to get moving because I know the guy behind will just push me out of the way. Like that. Because that's what he does. It's what he always does it. He just barges past people. I think he's a bit of a Kimmy wannabe, I think. And this is why I didn't want to get back in the pack. And I've been pushed off again. Yeah, he is. Oh well. Hey, bullet. Yeah, they don't know what... People tend not to know what to do if there's someone in front of them. They don't slow down, they just barge you out the way. And it's like, well, you're on your racing line, so I'm just going to shove you out the way. I think it's me more than the controller. I think the controller's fine. It's just me. He is literally driving on the grass to try and get past. It's like I'm right there. You've just seen me drive next to you. There's no point flashing at me. I was on the inside. What do you expect me to do? Just vanish? And he's using VR. He's got no excuse. You're not going to the inside, are you? Oh, you're going to have to do better than that. Hey Cliffy, how's it going? Should we say how slow we can go before he gets past? Because he is going to pull me off on this corner. Oops. Thanks everyone for popping in, by the way. They're not usually this much carnage. But if you could leave a like, if you can, if you haven't already, trying to get to 20 for the stream if we can. I was expecting him to hit me, so I knew it was coming. Thing is, it's going to be my DR that gets killed on this, my SR. Oh, toot the man. Dude, thanks for the membership. Much appreciated. Hey, flipping heck. Didn't see you there. Are we good? Well, that was a mess, wasn't it? I've no idea. I've absolutely no idea. But we'll oh, he's gone. Did he go straight away? No, didn't do it. Oh, rubbish. He's on VR, though. He was on VR. He should know I'm there. Did I save that replay? That's what I call it. I'm surprised it's absolutely not murdered our SR. But we've gained SR in that one. How do we gain SR in that? Tell you what, I don't understand the SR in this game. Driver aim went down a fair bit. Ah, no good with the wheel. I've got an old one, but I'm just terrible with it. I'm much faster with the controller. Yeah, SR. It's like I remember in one race, as I've said it before, I accidentally punted someone into a wall. Like proper hit him because I hit the grass, so I couldn't stop, and I just smashed into them. They went flying into a wall, and I got a clean race bonus. No penalty. So yeah, I've given up understanding the SR. Right, let's see. It was here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this one. He knows where I'm going. I'm obviously teared it there. And then he nudged me out of the way. Yeah, that's true. I turned that off. Because I was flashing everyone all the time. So all he has to do is leave off the power a bit there, on this bit, and then just whiz past me on the straight. Don't go past them. Alright, okay. Right, see if we can get anywhere with this lap time. I think it's unlikely, but we'll give it a go. A bit more practice. Oh, we've had 1,400 races. Yeah, I think You know, it's obvious that the gap's gonna close. This is interesting. That's okay. Well, the server's going a bit funny. Let's restart the game. I'll restart the game and clear the caches. This is where it takes an age to start up one. Still, we've got 4 minutes. No, Tartan, it's a separate thing. Oh, is it? Well, that's gonna be a short stream, then, isn't it? If PSN's down. Ah, right, okay. This isn't going to be good. Oh. Is it just going to put us in offline mode? While it's doing that, let's check PSN. Yeah, it's offline. Network. Network settings. Yeah, network's down. PSN's dead. We're doing some maintenance on PlayStation right now. Oh, that's handy, isn't it? So, no, I don't really bother with the tyre info. Because the game doesn't really do much with it. It's basically got, even though it has tyre temperatures in the game, I think the reason it doesn't show them is because the tyres are either hot, okay, or cold. It's the only three things that so when it gets to a certain value, it'll say they're okay, and when it gets to another value, they're hot. And that's it. So if they're cold, you've got a little bit less grip. If they're okay, they're normal, and they wear at normal sort of pace. If they're hot, they wear faster. And that's it, really. It does temp increments, you can see them, but they don't. The game doesn't do anything with them. I think it just has borderline. My controller's not even. I'm not even getting anything on the. My controller is not moving either. Yeah, so even though you can actually see the temperatures, it's not doing anything with them. Really, outside of the boundaries. I guess, but it's still just going to show if you slide your tires, you're going to lose grip and you're going to wear them faster because the tires overheat. But yeah, I don't think it's sophisticated enough to make it worthwhile. That's just me anyway. You know, if you find it useful, great. But I don't really. Yeah. Oh well. It is looking like PSN is goosed. It's probably that race. that race has killed PSN. It was that bad. Yeah, that's well dead. Oh well, never mind. Right. So we're gonna have to call it there then, because the single player's not even working. It's not like I could do license tests or something. It might well be. Because PSN, if the network's still down, if it's down, it's going to be down for a while, isn't it? It's not like a 5-minute job. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. Right, I will call it there. Thanks everyone for popping in. Again, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. And we'll be back maybe tomorrow. If not, it'll be Sunday. If we can't get if I'm not on tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be back Sunday for more of this. See if I can get me DR back. 19! Oh, so close. Surely there's another one out there. Surely there's another like out there to make the 20 before we go. Have I got any roulettes? I can't even go on to do the roulettes. Rubbish. Because the game won't even access them either. Connection speed, upload speed. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. So that's the only thing that can connect, and there's nothing you can do in there, is there? No. There isn't. Right, I'll catch you next time. Thanks, everyone. Until then, bye for now.